Hi, Aslo Recaps here. Today I'm going to explain monster film called Godzilla vs. Kong. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notification in less than 5 seconds. You got it? Alright, click the like button too and let's get started. Kong is being watched over by Monarch in a huge dome on Skull Island, 5 years after the extraterrestrial Dragon King Ghidorah awoke enormous monsters known as Titans all across the world and was slain by Godzilla. Jia, the final Iwi native and adopted daughter of Kong authority Eileen Andrews, pays Kong a visit. Jia is deaf, and they communicate with each other through sign language. A Titan conspiracy podcast presenter and Apex Cybernetics employee named Bernie Hayes gathers evidence of suspicious activity at Apex's Pensacola location. Bernie trips over a large object while Godzilla is rampaging through the facility. Madison Russell, a fan of Bernie's program, asks her pal Josh to look into Godzilla's attacks. In order to lead a search for a power source inside the Hollow Earth, the planet of the Titans, Apex CEO Walter Simmons enlists Nathan Lind, a former Monarch researcher and expert on the Hollow Earth theory. As a result of a potent reverse gravitational impact, Nathan is initially cautious because his brother perished during an expedition to the Hollow Earth. After Walter explains that Apex has created Heaves, specialized ship able to endure the gravity field's pressure, he agrees. Nathan persuades Eileen to allow Kong to lead them into the Hollow Earth via an outpost in Antarctica. Nathan, Eileen, and a crew from Apex led by Walter's daughter Maya board a specially modified barge with the US Navy escorting it and a sedated and confined Kong. After attacking the convoy and taking down Kong, Godzilla departs after the ships fool him into believing they have been destroyed and stop their power. Jia persuades Kong to enter the tunnel while the team pursues him in the Heaves after Kong is carried to the Hollow Earth entrance so as not to alert Godzilla. Josh and Madison track down Bernie, who joins their inquiry. They infiltrate the destroyed Apex base, stumble onto a hidden facility below, and unwittingly get imprisoned in a subterranean Hyperloop-style transfer to the Apex headquarters in Hong Kong, where they unwittingly come across a Mechagodzilla test. Ren Serizawa, the late Ishiro Serizawa's son, is able to telepathically control the device through brain networks taken from a severed Ghidorah head, although it is constrained by the capabilities of its power source. In order to overcome Mechagodzilla's limitations, Walter plans to capture the energy of the Hollow Earth. Kong and his team discover an ecosystem that resembles Skull Island inside the Hollow Earth. They stumble onto the ancestral royal room of his species, where they find the remnants of a long-ago conflict with Godzilla's kind as well as a blazing axe crafted from the dorsal plates of another Godzilla. Despite Eileen's objections, the Apex team broadcasts its signature back to their base in Hong Kong as they locate the power source. Godzilla lands in Hong Kong as a result of the activation of Mechagodzilla. Godzilla uses his atomic breath to directly bore a hole to the throne room after sensing the energy of Kong and the Hollow Earth. In the ensuing chaos, Maya and the Apex team make an attempt to flee, but Kong crushes their HAV. Kong fights Godzilla in a decisive showdown in Hong Kong, where he is joined by Nathan, Eileen, Jia, and Eileen. Kong initially has the advantage, but Godzilla eventually triumphs after paralyzing Kong. Security officers apprehend Madison, Josh, and Bernie and transport them to Walter. Ren protests the unstable nature of the power source, but Walter commands him to start Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla, now in control of Ghidorah's mind, murders Walter, electrocutes Ren, confronts Godzilla in combat, and eventually defeats him. Jia persuades Kong to aid Godzilla after Nathan revives him by shattering the HAV on his chest. Josh short-circuits Mechagodzilla's controls with Bernie's flask of alcohol on its control panel, temporarily stopping the mech as it overwhelms both Titans. Godzilla uses his atomic breath to charge Kong's axe, enabling Kong to defeat Mechagodzilla. Mark Russell reunites with Madison, Bernie, and Josh, while Godzilla and Kong reach a ceasefire before splitting apart. Later, on the Hollow Earth, where Kong is now in charge, Monarch has built an observation post. And that was how the movie ended.